Hello, folks. Say, I've got a swell story I want to tell you today. Champ and I are ready for action.
Rancher Kenmore sure knows how to pick nags. So do we. Come on, Mike.
Somebody's coming.
Hey, what are you doing?
Come on, boy, let's get out of here.
What about him, Hutch?
If I was as rich as Kenmore, I'd give him a bang-up funeral.
We got right on their trail and then lost it in the Badlands, as usual.
Well, I'm sure sorry, Mr. Kenmore. Especially about the cowboy.
Being sorry won't bring back my horses. You get a posse and...
If you take my advice, Sheriff, you won't need a posse. Just round up Ted Doyle.
Oh, Father.
Sam's right. We never had any trouble with rustlers until he settled here.
I can't arrest men just on suspicion.
If he could, this here town would be one big jail.
They suspected him enough to run him out of New Mexico, didn't they? Him and his mother.
You're very unjust. We hardly know the Doyles.
I don't want to know them. They're a disgrace to the community. If these rates continue, we ranchers have a way of dealing with thieves and murderers.
There won't be any necktie parties as long as I'm sheriff of Santa Rosa, Mr. Blair. If there's a connection between Ted Doyle and the rustlers, the law will know how to handle him. Come on, Sagebrush. Take over till I get back, Bill.
Sure, Gene.
There's their trail, all right. But by the time we find their hideout, Kenmore's horses will be over the border bringing fancy prices.
Yeah, and Kenmore will be booting you right out of office. Look, one of them horse thieves left the gang and made tracks for that shack yonder. Say, ain't that the Doyle's place?
Yeah.
Do you reckon Ted Doyle has got something to... Well, speaking of the devil.
Let's hear what he has to say. The idea of running away.
What's the idea of chasing me?
Mind your tongue, young fella. Sheriff's got a right to chase anybody he's a mind to.
I just want to ask you a few questions.
If it's about that Hutch Logan gang, I got nothing to do with them.
Then you know Hutch Logan's around here. Well, that's more than I knew until just now. Where they hiding out?
I couldn't say.
You know, the Santa Rosa jail's a little cramped for exercising. For anything except maybe your memory.
All right, go ahead and arrest me then. We've been in jail before, Ma and me, for doing nothing more than just minding our own business.
Sorry, I'll have to take you in, Ted. If you can, help us and won't.
That cuts both ways, Mr. Autry.
Hello, Mrs. Doyle.
Son, what's the sheriff arresting you for?
Ask him.
Maybe you should go inside, ma'am. Sagebrush, go on back to the ranch.
Okay. But you'd better keep an eye on that young fella's mother. She's liable to bring him some homemade bread with a file in it.
I'll watch her. Speaking of bread, it's almost lunchtime. Better get the prisoners some food.
Sure, Gene.
Must you lock Ted up, Sheriff? I'm sure he had nothing to do with that raid on Mr. Kenmore's place.
Maybe not, Mrs. Doyle. But it's pretty plain he has some information he doesn't want to part with.
Is that a crime?
Well, I guess technically you could call it obstructing justice.
Seems to me justice is mighty easily obstructed where us Doyles is concerned.
Come on, Ted.
Here, Teddy. You take this rabbit's foot. It'll bring you luck.
Thanks, Mom. I guess it didn't bring you much luck having a son like me.
I'm not complaining. Don't you worry. You'll be out of his soon.
Thanks, Bill. I'll take it in to him. Wish you'd water temp for me.
Right away.
Here's some chow. Looks pretty good, too.
I'm not hungry.
Well, I worked up quite an appetite traipsing around the country.
I bet your conscience lets you sleep nights, too.
You think sheriffs don't have feelings like other people?
I never met any that did.
This pepper's strong. Hold it. Hey, what is this?
Now you can eat your lunch in private, Sheriff.
Sheriff, you okay?
Yeah. Well, looks like I've got to do a little more chasing.
For a fellow that's not supposed to know where the Rustlers' hideout is, he's sure making tracks for it.
That's what I figured he'd do when I let him escape.
You let him?
Sure. I got a hunch if we leave him alone, he'll help us round up those rustlers yet.
That's a hunch I wouldn't want to back with any hard cash.
Hello, Ted. You change your mind about joining our outfit?
It was changed for me.
Oh?
I didn't know when you paid me that visit earlier today the Kenmore rate would be pinned on me.
Fellow never knows how the chips will fall, does he? And wait a minute. Before you get too comfortable around here, I'd like some proof that you're on the level.
Well, I could have told the law where your hideout is.
Well, why didn't you?
Because the time you helped Ma and me get away from that lynch mob down in New Mexico.
All right. So we're quits on the past. Now, how about the future?
Well, I know where I can get a hold of some valuable breeding horses. If I bring them in, will that satisfy you?
Sure. Which one of your neighbors you going to drop in on?
The Blairs. They have the range next to ours.
Well, that's handy. Get busy on it, son. We're hitting the trail soon. Well, there's no use us standing around waiting. Might as well keep our hand in.
And a little dangerous pulling another raid so soon?
Oh, that's when it's least dangerous. They won't be expecting us. Besides, I just found myself a rabbit's foot.
Say, that's good luck.
Uh-huh. And luck is something you can't have too much of in this business. Oh, Mike, go get your horse.
Hello, Mrs. Doyle.
Howdy.
I'd like to talk to you.
Well?
Can we go inside? I guess you know Ted escaped from jail.
He did. Well, I can't exactly say I'm sorry.
Neither can I. since I'm the one who left the cell door open.
You did that? Why?
Well, that would be hard to explain to a lot of the citizens of Santa Rosa. But I figured the best way to catch those rustlers was to let Ted catch them for me. Does that make sense to you?
Only if you trust Ted. Why should you?
I don't know, but I do. Maybe it's because of that rabbit's foot you gave him.
His father gave me that before Ted was born. It has my name engraved on it. Marquita. I remember there used to be a song by that name. His father used to sing it a lot.
Da, 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 da.
You know it.
Yes.
Marquita, Marquita, I still hear you calling me back to your arms once again. I still feel the spell of your last kiss upon me. Since then, life has been all in vain. All has been sadness without you, Marquita. Each day finds me lonely and blue. My poor heart is broken. I want you, Marquita. I need you, Marquita. I do.
My, that brings back a lot of memories. Things would have been different if my husband had lived.
You've got Ted.
Yes, that's right.
You don't really want him to team up with Hutch Logan, do you? Why, he'd wind up the way all outlaws do. And I think Ted's got too much good stuff in him for that.
You really believe in it?
Yes. And you, too.
It's been a long time since anybody said anything like that to me. If Ted comes back here, I'll do everything I can to persuade him to help you round up those rustlers.
Good. Well, I've got to be getting back to town, Mrs. Doyle.
Ted, what are you doing here? How did you get our horses?
You know the old saying, you might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Everyone's accusing me of rustling, so?
I wouldn't have believed this of you if I weren't seeing it with my own eyes.
I had no other choice, Miss Blair. Now, I don't want you to get hurt, so will you stand back while I...
You don't think I'm going to just stand here and let you run off with our best horses? You don't know the Blairs.
I know your father, or at least what he says about us Doyles.
Ted, listen to me. You don't really want to become a horse thief. Sooner or later, you'll be caught and you'll die with a rope around your neck. Think what that would do to your mother.
I guess by now she's ready to see me end that way.
She isn't, Ted, in spite of what she may say. And besides...
Besides what?
Well, I'm on your side and your mother's.
You're on our side?
Whatever may have happened in the past, there's no evidence against you now.
What are you trying to do, trap me into something? You caught me rustling your stock. That'd be evidence enough if there ever wasn't any before.
Are you doing this because you're angry or because you really want to be an outlaw and a rustler for the rest of your life?
Here.
You take the horses back.
I don't know how this is going to turn out, but just having someone believe in us, that means a lot.
I know you'll have better luck from now on.
Looks like it's already started. Ma's rabbit foot... I've lost it.
You can make your own luck, Ted. So long.
Hey! What are you doing there with my horses? Caught you red-handed, eh? I knew you were back of these raids.
Mr. Blair, I had nothing to do with those rustlers. I can explain...
You'll explain at the end of a rope when I'm through with you. Here, here. Stop, you!
heard shooting.
You'd have heard more of it if this blame horse hadn't gone lame. I caught Doyle rustling our horses.
But he was bringing them back.
What nonsense are you talking? I'm going to get Kenmore in his hands and put an end to this trouble once and for all.
Please, Father. Get the sheriff and let him take charge.
He had his chance to let Doyle slip through his fingers. Kenmore and I won't be so careless.
Teddy, you're hurt.
I'll be all right, Ma. You fix me up. Then I'm gonna go back and settle a few scores.
If I was sheriff, you know how I'd keep rustlers away from here? I'd take out an ad in the Santa Rosa Star, informing all the folks that this whole range was infestigated with poison snakes.
Maybe them horse thieves are not as scared of them rattlers. You are.
Who, me? I ain't a scared of a living thing, much less a crawling one. On you, fellas. I got all the respect in the world for Gene. But if it was me, I wouldn't trust that Ted Doyle. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Hey, look, smoke. Hey, fellas, fire!
Put your masks up. Come on.
Ha! Come on. Hit it.
The sheriff finds this, he's going to get the idea that Ted's had a pretty busy day.
Kick it out!
Sheriff, you've got to stop Father. He'll kill Ted. He's going to get Kenmore, and they'll...
Now, just a minute, Libby. Why should they want to kill Ted? What's he done?
Nothing. That's just it. Father thinks he was stealing our horses, but he wasn't really, not after I...
Now, wait, let's get this straight. Did he or didn't he steal your horses?
No, that's what I...
Gene, that Doyle bunch made off with our horses.
What?
They played a dirty trick on us. Started to follow when our backs was turned.
But it couldn't have been Ted.
Did you actually see Ted with him?
I didn't see none of them, but I sure as heck seen that empty corral, and I found this near the gate.
Ted said he lost... But he'd never do a thing like that. I know he's going straight now.
I hope you're right, Libby. We'll give him every chance to explain. Come on, Sagebrush.
They'll cut us off. Head for Ted's place.
Looks like some more thieves making tracks for Doyle's place.
Maybe we can head them off.
Yeah.
Say, that's fine. Feels much better. It's Hutch and his gang. It looks like they're running for cover.
Keep out of it, Ted.
Posse's after us. Get a rifle.
Count me out. Ma told me a few things.
You've changed your mind once too often. Now get a gun and get in here. I need your help.
I said nix.
And it's the last thing you'll ever do.
Drop it. Get him up high. I'm handing you over to the law.
Why, you yellow double-crossing little...
Ma, get some rope. Turn around and face the wall.
When you start something, better make sure you can finish it.
Reach, Doyle.
That's closing in. Get over against that wall. If either of you make a move, I'll finish you. Where's Mike?
Round back with the horses. If we can hold them off.
Hold your fire! Take cover.
What's going on around here? We're doing your job. We've got Doyle and his gang holed up in there.
How do you know it's his gang?
I caught him rustling my stock. What more do you want?
You gotta believe he's the crook now, Gene. First our horses and then...
So he dropped in on you too, huh? Maybe you'll take action now the shoe's pinching your foot.
I'll take whatever action I think's necessary.
They've stopped. Wonder why. Never mind why. Now's our chance to make a break for it. Can't make it. Get up front.
Are we just going to stand here and take this?
For all we know, Ted and his mother may be prisoners in there.
Is it gonna take one of Doyle's bullets in your bean to make you come to your senses?
Maybe. Just pepper that porch. I'm gonna get in that house some way.
I'm for finishing him off right now.
As long as I'm sheriff, you'll do as I say.
Shot left, then I'll have to reload. Here, use this.
Get him up. You all right, Ted?
Yeah, I guess so.
Then tie him up. Thanks, Marquita. You saved my life.
You saved my son's and mine. He was about to give himself up when they came.
Then Ted wasn't in on that raid at my place.
You mean they stole your horses?
Yeah. But I think I was their last victim.
Here's another one for you. I got kind of bored just ventilating the porch, so I went out back and rounded him up. You don't mean to tell me they're on our side?
They have been all along.
Tweedle-o-twirl, puffing on corn silk. Tweedle-o-twirl, whittling wood. Sitting there wishing he could go fishing over the hill. Tweedle-o-twirl, tweedle-o-twirl, don't he look drowsy? Tweedle-o-twirl, nodding his head. Bet he feels lazy, plucking that daisy, getting a thrill. Tweedle-o-twirl, tweedle-o-twirl, bobbing and weaving. Tweedle-o-twirl, waiting in corn, taking it easy, out where it's breezy, better be still. Tweedle-o-twirl.
That was mighty nice, Gene. Thanks a lot. That was a good song, wasn't it? Oh, look at here.
I don't know whether you prefer your rabbits on a chain or on the hoof.
Oh, my, Gene, thanks for everything.
It's just in case you have a mind to raise fancy fry.
Oh, my.
And if you have any trouble with chicken steaks, just call on Sagebrush.
That's right, ma'am. If I so much as lays an eye on one of them creeping varmints, I'll demolish it.
Be sure to see Gene Autry and Champion in their latest feature-length picture at your local theater.